Bound chicken wow wow.
Wow, wow.
Welcome back, guys. Another episode of Talkmen Tuesday. Sawyer and Angel, two guys, mid-20s. I'm late 20s now. I can't say two guys mid-20s.
Yeah, you are. Don't put me in your category. Actually, no, I'm late 20s too. I'm 26.
Is that still mid-20s, isn't it?
Oh no,
That's still mid-20s.
well, I mean, you're past the midway.
Yeah. I'm like late 20s now. So, one guy's in his mid-20s. I'm in my late 20s. Sawyer's currently chugging a gallon of water. Gallon.
I did the same thing. I have a half gallon left. This is more than I had left last week.
Oh. And what you're probably going to go to sleep in like the next, 2 hours? You better start chugging.
Yeah, and I will be getting up in a couple hours after that to go pee.
Darn it. We're having a slow connection. There we go.
Come back.
There we go.
I can hear you.
Oh, that's good. If it's a little choppy, it's because of the Wi-Fi, internet. Hopefully soon we'll get better Wi-Fi. We had a storm pass by, so I figured this would happen. Did you just have a storm pass by, you guys?
Yeah. We were supposed to have one pass by at like 3 o'clock, but then it went south of us. It didn't actually hit us, but we were supposed to get a bad one that was coming through.
Mm-hmm. We got that one for probably half an hour.
Yeah.
It was like pitch black. And it was like 6 p.m. Oh, yeah. With that being said, roll the intro.
It's Tuesday, Talkmen Tuesday. Everybody's looking forward to the podcast, yeah. Tuesday, Talkmen Tuesday. Everybody's looking forward to the podcast, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Do we want to do this one just audio? That might help with the internet thing.
Ooh, that might.
Rather than like it freezing on us every couple of minutes.
We can change it now to recorded, but we'll leave it on for like 5 minutes.
You can turn off your camera.
You can turn it off?
Yeah, just push the camera button.
Let me check it. Whoa. What did I just do? I had an extra screen. Is it the screen button or is it the camera button? To say okay.
No, so I've got screen, mic, speaker, camera.
Boom.
Yeah, so this might be better so that it doesn't break up on us.
Boom.
People saw our pretty faces at the beginning, so.
That works out. So sorry. You had me curious.
Yeah, and I mean, if it keeps breaking up, we can always just like add the camera back because then it's obviously not doing anything. So then we can at least have the visual piece to it.
Mm-hmm. That works out. Boom. Okay, so you had me curious on your little Snapchat video that you went to the bookstore. So now I'm dying to know, did you get any books?
I got a book. Yeah, so we went to, it was like the most random thing. Candace wanted to start getting fall decorations for the house and everything like that. And so we went to a Home Goods that's by us, and we got a bunch of fall decor. And then as we were driving back, we stopped at a Panera for lunch. And then right next to the Panera was this place called Half Price Books. And I'm like, I don't know. Like the last time I had a book bought for me was my birthday, because I put just like a bunch of these different books on my wish list. And so it's been almost a year since I basically got a new book. And so I was like, you know what, let's go there. And so Candace got a couple of cookbooks, and I got this one book that was on the new bestsellers list. Ooh. It's kind of like I don't know, old time, like medieval type age with like wizards and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm not sure how I'll like it, but it was $15, I think, for the book. And so I was like, you know what, I'll try it. And if I like it, like it's a series, I can have something else to go to, but I'm excited.
Huh. So, tell me the title of it again.
But like this place was packed with books. It's called Half Priced Books.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And so I didn't think it was going to be like too crazy inside, but like they had a good amount of people that were in there.
It was the weekend, right? Was it this past weekend?
It was Monday. It was Monday.
Okay.
So yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That just made me curious because I'm like, I wonder what kind of book he got. What were the books on your wish list?
Usually I go for like the. Well, so the books that I've gotten recently have been like more like self-help books, like about what was it called? The Art of Not Giving a Fuck is one, and that's a very good book. It's about just like not caring what people say about like different things, like not letting things get to you. And then I have like a couple of different like fitness type of self-help book, kind of like all mental things. I have Obama's book that I haven't read yet, but that's underneath my coffee table that I will be reading. So I've got a bunch of different themed books kind of across the board.
Have you ever tried out audiobooks?
I tried listening to Moby Dick audiobook wise, and I got bored of listening to that. Like, probably not the best book to listen to audio wise, and probably not the best book to read either, unless you're into very long books. But no, I mean, that's something that I think I'm going to start listening to. Get like different audiobooks for the gym, because I've heard that some people like to do audiobooks when they're working out rather than music, because it's like just a consistent thing rather than like if you have one I guess like hip hop song that comes on and then like the next it's like maybe a song that you haven't heard, it kind of like gets you out of the groove a little bit. And so some people say that if you get used to working out to audiobooks, like it's just consistent throughout your entire thing.
That's interesting. I never thought about that part. But yeah, because also, if you're into music, you probably have like a certain playlist that you just keep listening to most of the time. With books, just keep going.
Yeah.
Tons of books.
I definitely have that, where it's just the same ones over and over again, and I'm like, because like some of them aren't shuffle, and so you have to play, because I don't have Spotify Premium, and so you have to play through them just the way that they are, and I'm like, well, here we are, starting with this song, and then getting to there, and there, and there, like, it's just like, it's the same thing every single time, it's just all repetition.
Guess how many books I bought of a certain... Gary Vee is coming out with a new book November, right? So he came out with this offer where like if you buy 12 books of his, he'll give you a gift on November. He made it live and said the gift was basically going to be a new NFT project from him. And as you can tell, his first NFT project is doing really good.
Yeah.
I think his floor is like 12 ETH. And so, yeah. And then some of his NFTs were going for like, the floor was 0.5 ETH. And now they're selling out for like the lowest is 12. Because, yeah, he's really good at marketing.
Is that his stupid drawings out of...
It's his personal drawings, and he's not an artist. So you can imagine a 5-year-old drawing that's basically Gary Vee's.
5-year-old.
It's like somebody who's not an artist who's trying to draw, but he wanted it to be his personal thing. So it's like, The craziest thing is he has the marketing skills to make them people known, make them know.
Oh yeah, he knows how to sell it.
He's for sure gonna sell it. So guess how many books I got that after hearing that? For 12 books, that's like $300. You get an NFT. He hinted that you're gonna get an NFT dropped. And
you bought 24 books.
you had to get 12 for the deal. So you had
I know, but you buy 24.
Oh, 24?
So you're getting the deal twice.
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard 4. No.
Oh, no.
24. Okay, so 2. A little bit more than that.
Did you buy more than 48 books?
You don't want to know how many books.
How many books did you buy? Did you buy over 100 books?
So, Sawyer, for Christmas, you didn't get a book?
I don't want a book.
Candace might get the same book.
And you know what's better than 2 books? 4 books. You both are getting 2 of the same book.
That actually might
How many
work out.
books did you buy?
120.
Oh my god!
I bought 120 books.
Jesus. Well, wait, so how many NFTs is that then?
10.
8?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess 12. Yeah, 12.
Yep. And so I convinced my sister to buy some too. Because I'm like, his first NFT project, it's definitely not going to be like the first one. Because the first one's like the best one. And you're not going to go to conference for this one. But we're guessing he'll have the marketing skills to make that worth your while. Worth, at least, how he put it, at least you're definitely it'll be worth way more than that. How he puts it, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 120 books. And I got my sister to buy, I think she was going to buy 12 at first, but then she was like, I told her about the first NFT project that he made, so she bought, I think, 24. Or maybe 36. 36 or 24, one of those. Because she's like, what are you going to do with 120 books? I'm like, I'll figure something out.
Yeah. People have birthdays.
I'll be sending a lot
That
of
is
books out.
wild.
Yeah. I'm sending a lot of gifts out. I'm thinking about you. I'm just trying to get rid of this book, too.
No, don't tell people that. Be like, I don't know, I just thought that you might like this book. Oh, thanks.
Actually, sorry. You actually might like it. It's a lot to do with, like, empathy and kindness and, like, the soft skills. And how you can use that in the corporate world or, like, just in life in general. Which I think Sawyer has really
I have
good...
no empathy for anybody. People suck.
I think Sawyer has really good soft skills.
I had to jump in there.
So how he puts it, 12 skills that like are his ingredients for success or for business and in life. And so that was pretty cool. So it's a book that everybody wanted him to put out. It's like, what are the keys to success? And he always like mentioned 1 or 2, and he realized it was like a recipe. You have to put them all together to like make it work. You just can't have one or the other. But you need a mixture of them. You'll read about it in like December, Sawyer.
Yeah, I'll read about it when gift giving season is up.
It's like that scene.
Well, I will gladly accept your gift. And I'll pretend like I don't think that you're just giving it to me to get rid of 120 of the same book.
I want to.
Well, not of the same book, but a different book.
Yeah, I don't want to like waste them. So now I feel obligated to like give them out. And so like, Gary was like, "This is the point of that. Of like, I want my book to be out everywhere. Like, donate it to your local library, give it to like some people, your friends, and keep going." So
Yeah.
I'm probably. Ooh, you gave me a good idea. Birthdays. I'm gonna get on Facebook.
Yeah.
And who's ever birthday, I'm like, what's your address? I'm gonna send them a book. I'm thinking about you.
I got this, and I was just thinking of you.
I'm probably end up gonna like buy the audiobook because I don't think I'm gonna read it. Yeah. I realize reading books
Wait, so
takes time.
you're buying 120 books, and you're not gonna read them. You're not gonna read it. You're gonna buy the audiobook version for it.
You are correct. Sorry.
Oh God!
You don't get it.
So you're technically buying it 121 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
His offer only lasts for 24 hours, and this might be the greatest thing I've ever done, or the stupidest thing I've ever done. Most likely. In the middle.
Let's go greatest. Let's go greatest.
Okay,
Let's just put all of our money in the greatest category.
Oh, for a safer investment spending such wise, I opened my Roth IRA account. I funded it. There was like this little error where like I logged in and it had like can't log in because the website has redirected you too many times. Apparently, it's a common error for new users when like a merger happens. She didn't get into specifics, but there's like Reddit pages on it from like 2012. Like, yeah, just call them. You're basically gonna need to make a new account. Well, get online access, and then they can give you your account number, and that's what she did. She gave me my account number. I requested for online access, and now I'm open. Now I'm like trying to do research on what I should invest in. I have a Roth IRA. I just haven't selected where those funds are gonna go. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay. So, and then, 6,000 is the limit. So I definitely want to try to reach that by the end of the year. So that's like a safe investment. Hopefully that works out too. If these Gary Vee NFTs don't work out, I have a Roth IRA.
You have a Roth IRA. So you'll be set.
Either way, I should be
The fact that like you're... I never thought we would be talking about Roth IRAs on this podcast, but here we are, and I'm okay with it at the same time. So, explain to our audience, Angel, the different pros of a Roth IRA.
Roth IRA pros.
Let's be an expert in it.
This is mostly from listening to. I was gonna say Gordon Ramsay, but it's not Gordon Ramsay. It's
Nope. Gordon Ramsay probably knows about it, but we shouldn't take advice from him on this.
Dave Ramsey. There you go, Dave Ramsey. Roth IRA. The benefits of that is, you have to put in like earned income that's already been taxed. So once it like builds up, and if you invest wisely and ride the roller coaster, how he puts it, and don't like panic when the market's gonna go low, because it's gonna go low from time to time. You just don't don't take it out. After you retire, then once like you retire and take it out, you wouldn't have to pay taxes on that portion of it. Like anything after you invest it, since you pay taxes beforehand, you don't have to pay taxes afterwards. And some other accounts, you have to pay taxes on the gains if it's not a Roth IRA. But they limit the Roth IRA contributions. It's only like $6,000 per year, $7,000 if you're like over the age of 55, I believe. And then you're only supposed to make less than, I think it's like 125, somewhere around there. If you make less than, you can get a Roth IRA. If you don't, then like you make too much money. But yeah, those are the pros.
You could be like lying about all of this, but that all sounds legit.
This is all this is from like hours of listening to Dave Ramsey. What he suggests, his suggestions are like, first, 401k if your company matches it. If your company matches it. If it doesn't, then like Roth IRA is the way to go because of the taxes you save from the Roth IRA, because you won't get taxed after you take it out, which could be a difference if you do it after 30, 40 years. It might be a big substantial tax cut if you do the Roth IRA route. Yeah. So
I'll take your word for it, or I'll take his word for it.
And then Dave Ramsey's not a big fan of crypto, because that's like all the trends and whatnot, and he's probably definitely not a fan of like sports cards, and like I'm doing all those like trendy things that like the sports card thing. Hopefully within the by the end of next year, I'll know whether or not I actually got out good or not.
No, see, we're gonna be looking at this and be like, "Wow, Angel, remember when you weren't a billionaire? That's how this is gonna go." Give it a couple months.
I was talking to my sister, like, dude, if the economy goes down, like, things are getting bad. I want to say some cash
But it's not
just for
gonna.
that. Because like we've had like 12, 15 years of good times, and I guess Corona was a bad time, like market wise.
I would say that's a safe assumption. Yeah.
Market wise, sorry for the people. Yeah, not talking about like lives lost because that's a whole different story. But yeah,
Well, this got serious.
I'm trying to like avoid that. So I'm like, market wise, we took a dip.
Yep.
That's it. Sorry, we're not putting emotions into this. Oh my God, that sounds so bad.
Yeah, that did. Changing subject.
Yeah. You have a retirement account, don't you?
Yep, through my company.
Yeah. So that works out.
So they handle all of it.
Mm-hmm. I need to figure that out. I'll do research and then go from there. But
yeah.
NFT craze. Here's another trendy thing. NFTs. Oh, did you see one of our fraternity brothers got engaged, and one of his caption was, "I want to thank Top Shot for allowing me to do this." You know what Top Shot is?
What? No.
You don't know what Top Shot is? All right,
I'm
so
Googling it now.
last year around this summertime, that's when it kind of exploded. Kind of like similar to NFTs, but they're like clips of basketball games, certain clips, and you have the rights to that clip. And kind of like sports cards, but just online and video clip versions of it. But the people who got into it like last year made like some of them did, of course. Some of them, yeah, it went for like a good 6-month run and then like came crashing down. I don't know what it is now, but it's not talked about that much. But yeah, so that was a trend also. People bought clips and sold them, and then they flipped them. Then it came like crashing down. But some of them are still, if they know how to do it properly, it just takes a lot hard. It's a lot more work nowadays than it was in the beginning, like last year.
Yeah.
With anything, like right now, sports cards as well. It's a lot harder. It's not as easy as going in early, but it's also a trend. Dave Ramsey doesn't recommend hopping on these trends.
I would imagine, yeah.
He's like most.
Because if you think about it, hopping on trends, like it's a trend, and usually that's when people start getting out sometimes on them. The people that have more say in them.
It's like by the time news people hears about it, it's like already too late. So it's interesting to say the least. But yeah, figured I'd go with a safe route.
Oh, I did want to thank all of our.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I wanted to thank all of our viewers because after talking about hopping on trends, my bore drilling company the next day from last week, so on Wednesday, it went up 4 cents, and so I can only assume that's because we all bought into it. So thank you all. I'm still in it, so let's keep raising those prices. Go drilling. That's all.
Go drilling.
Go drilling.
Okay. Go drilling. Like Tesla might not. Tesla's doing good in electric cars. yeah. We don't want that to happen.
I'm fine if that happens. Would you ever be interested in buying a Tesla?
Yes. I just have to get my income up to make that kind of financial decision.
Yeah. Well, like you can get like a cheaper model. Let's see, lowest model Tesla price. We'll go Tesla Model S. $30,000, $36,000 for a 2019.
Yeah, my income.
I guess now's not the right time to be buying cars though. At the same time, so
No, my income has
kind
to
of
be-
actually a terrible time to be car shopping.
Oh wait, the older I get, the more I'm like getting the idea of like getting a truck. So tell me why. I'm like, I could go to Home Depot, Lowe's. How much equipment I could put on this truck?
Yeah. I mean, I found that out the hard way with my car that I have. It's a little 2-door car, and I bought a lawnmower, and I could barely get the lawnmower in my car, and I had already bought it. So I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have it. Like, if I couldn't, like, literally shove it in, and it almost took off part of my roof. So, yeah, it would be nice to have some space. I hear you.
Yeah. And so, that's, yeah. So, I don't know. That Tesla truck, but I'm like, my income has to go a lot higher up for me to make that kind of financial decision on a car. Because cars aren't that great, like, spending-wise, like, investment-wise. Because they go, like, down in value throughout the years as soon as you sign the paperwork. We'll see. Maybe later. I'll stop driving.
We'll see.
No, I'll keep trying.
Time will tell.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. I worked out CrossFit twice last week. So, actually
nice.
I told the gym people that I was like, yeah, I woke up one day and my shorts don't fit me anymore, so like I had to come here. They just all laughed.
It's like, don't let it get to that point.
Yeah. The 2 burritos a day is gonna do that to you. So, and one of my CrossFit buddies actually came to Taco Truck and like tried it out. It's like, yay! I also saw a car accident going to CrossFit. Okay, let's see how good I am at explaining this car accident. No?
Alright, go for it.
Alright, this lady was turning left on the intersection, right? So, but there was incoming traffic on the closest lane to her on the, like, the opposite direction. They got too backed up, so basically the car just stopped on the intersection. And so the girl turning left, that was a great idea to turn left, but it was like a big truck, so you really couldn't see the next lane. So she went left, and another car was coming quicker on the other lane, and just like hit her. So
yeah, I'm always terrified when like that happens. Like if I'm in that situation, if I'm in the left turn lane and there's like a big truck in front of me, like I won't go first just because if you can't see around that, you don't know what's happening. Like I don't care if there's a line behind me, like I'm not risking that.
Mm-hmm. And I was the car behind the girl turning left, and I'm like, I was back enough that I could see it happening. I'm like, don't turn, and she turned.
Yeah. And like at that point, there's nothing you can do. Like you just are there watching it.
Yeah, my sister was like, why didn't you honk? I'm like, if I honked, that would have made her more, like, probably try to go quicker. And, yeah, it was already too late. Like, oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, why are you telling me to go? Because, yeah, she was, like, going back and forth with it. And then as soon as she was in front of the car, she just, like, went for it. So I just called 911. And they're like, is everybody all right? I'm like, I'm not sure. Let me go check. Yeah, go check. They couldn't open
Honestly, you helped out
the ladies' door for a while. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 cars that jumped out and like made sure she was okay. And luckily, everybody was still walking.
Yeah,
no visible like damages, at least to themselves.
Injuries.
Yeah, injuries. The white car where the lady was at, her engine caved in, so that's done for. Yeah, the whole left side. Yeah, she was turning left, and it went all the way. Yeah, the car ended up like looking towards me, so that's how much it turned. And she had gym clothes on. I thought she was gonna be like,
crazy.
CrossFit. But I think there's also like another boxing gym nearby. So I was like, oh, she wasn't going there.
Or she could have just been wearing comfy clothes.
That too. Yeah.
You never know. Kids these days.
Got a point.
I mean, that would be freaky just watching that because like you saw the whole thing happen.
Yeah. I'm like, oh darn it. Look, so I'm like, what do I do now? Go help him out? Call 911. Call 911? Go help him out. Yeah. And so, everybody was still walking. So
Seriously. Yep.
Okay.
That's the important thing. Everybody got out of there alive and in one piece.
Okay, I got a would you rather question. Are you ready for that?
When is the storm supposed to start to hit you?
Oh no, it already passed us.
It already passed you?
Yeah. It was like, probably like 2 hours ago.
Oh, good.
Let's see, but now it's like.
Did you
calm.
end up getting hail? I know you said you thought you were going to be getting hail.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Luckily,
Okay.
it was bad for everybody, especially
Yeah.
insurance companies. They have to pay up.
Yeah.
Wait, Sawyer, are you ready for would you rather?
Yes.
All right, would you rather
Let's do it.
have all dogs try to attack you when they see you, or all birds try to attack you when they see you? Birds or Cujo? Either way, put on your chainmail before heading out the door. Cujo? Birds?
I don't know who Cujo is.
Birds or Cujo? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that reference, Cujo.
Must be a popular dog.
Oh. I'm gonna look it up. Cujo dog. Stephen King's Cujo. So, novel by Stephen King. 1983.
I don't know which one I would rather. Birds would be terrifying, charging at you from the sky. But a dog barking at you, a dog could do damage.
Those teeth. Ah.
Yeah.
You could definitely.
I feel like I would choose birds.
Yeah, I was like, you can damage birds with like a punch, and they don't. But
You're swinging at the bird as it's diving down at you.
but how many birds are attacking?
I would video record that happening.
But imagine how many.
That's the thing. I mean, I feel like there are more birds that could be attacking you at once.
And with dogs, you have to get up a tree, and you should be set, right? Get somewhere higher where they can't
You
get
would
you.
hope.
But with
Yeah.
birds,
They're everywhere. I mean, I would feel like you would wear like or not wear, but like you would have like an umbrella on you at all times to try to like bop them away, or just bring a baseball bat with you wherever you go and just swing. But then you're just a bird killer for your entire life.
yeah.
But I feel like I'm going bird. I feel like I'm going bird.
I don't know why. I'm going dog. My life mission would be like try to convince the dogs to actually like me.
But they wouldn't though. That they would not ever. They would always try to attack you. You would fail your life mission.
I like a challenge.
Oh God, it's not even. It's not a challenge. I mean, it's just not happening.
I believe in dogs.
You know what? I will let you try to do your challenge. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
You try to talk sense into these dogs, and I'll be swinging my bat at the birds.
Okay, here's another one. Would you rather be compelled to high five everyone you meet, or be compelled to give wedgies to anyone in a green shirt? Oh man, either way, you might take a beating walking around. Just hope you don't live in a city.
This one's not too hard. I feel like a high five to anybody that you meet.
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with a high five.
I mean, one of them is nice. The other one is a very rude thing to do to somebody.
Yep. Pretty simple. When you lived in the city, oh wow.
I mean, the worst thing, you're just being known as the guy that gives high fives. Like, oh, there are worse things to be known as. Like the guy that bats birds out of the air. I'd rather be the high five guy than that guy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, here's another one. Oh, snap. Okay. Would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions, or tattoos appear all over your body, depicting what you did yesterday? Who? The tattoos would be super embarrassing, but then again, it would be rough having everyone know how you feel all the time. Oh.
I think I'm going tattoos.
Mm-hmm. Tattoos would be a cool story.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it's just art all over you about like what you did that day, and you could take a photo of it to remember each day. It's like a journal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going tattoos. I feel like that would be cool.
Same. I was even at the store with like when people notice like I'm on edge, like trying to get people fast, like out the door. It's like, are you okay? Like I'm just trying to get you out the door. You have a big line.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
Keep moving, please. Thank you.
Sorry, I can't talk to you. Gotta go. Bye. Oh, I can't imagine like they as soon as they walk by, like if you're like on edge, pissed, or like sad or whatever. I'm like, ooh, I just need to get you out. Ooh. Okay. Here's another one. Would you rather randomly time travel plus or minus 20 years every time you fart, or teleport to a different place on Earth, on land, not water, every time you sneeze?
Ooh.
Oh, this is another that would make a great TV series, especially if they combine them. I only hope they don't make it a dark comedy.
I mean, TMI, but I fart a lot.
I'm about to say the same thing.
Like, I'm either teleporting forward or backwards in time a lot, or if you sneeze and you can be anywhere, I mean, I would just hope that I could sneeze again fairly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'd be able to. I feel like I'm going to go with the farting one. But I mean, if you fart and you go ahead, and then you fart like immediately after and you go back, do like the little things that you do while you were ahead, would they change whatever's happening there? Yeah, they changed the present. These are the questions.
If somebody would watch Flash, you would know what that would mean, right?
I mean, like the butterfly effect.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So it would affect it, and then you wouldn't necessarily know the impact until like later. So it could not affect that at all if they don't take it seriously. But if they do, it changes people's lives.
Yeah, I mean I'm going with that one. That's still my answer, but that'd be terrifying still.
Mm-hmm.
Just knowing you can't do anything.
The only time I sneeze often is like fall and spring. If I don't take like my allergy medicine. Yeah, that'd be like, oh my goodness. So my allergy medicine during the fall. Oh, I'd be going all over the world.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you have like a quick sneeze attack. Like you sneeze like 6 times in a row. Like you just go.
That's basically it. But
That'd be kind of funny to watch.
but knowing what's happening with COVID, I'm like, I gotta take my allergy medicine because if not, people do not want to see somebody sneezing and with the sniffles during this time.
Yeah, oh, I guess maybe you could control your sneezes more. Like if you just hold your nose or whatever. No, I'm still going fart.
Oh, here we go. No, with farts. Wait, would you rather have to fart loudly every time you have a serious conversation? Or have to burp after every kiss? This is the worst set of superpowers ever. Hope you can find an SO who is super kind. Oh, hope you can find an SO who is super understanding. A significant other who is super understanding. I was like, hope you can find an SO. What?
What are you going with?
Probably fart loudly every time I have a serious conversation. Because, yeah, something about kissing and burping after every kiss. I don't know. That talk after that, I'm like, I guess he could be like, excuse me, and then go for it.
Yeah, but then if you kiss multiple times, you're burping. You're going, bleh, bleh, bleh.
Yep.
And from the mouth that, like the facial features that I was just doing right there, I'm glad that we're not on camera. I'm doing the fart before every serious conversation because you could just be like, hey, excuse me, I have this weird thing where I pass gas every single time I have a serious conversation. It's gonna happen. Then go, and they be like, okay, let's continue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same. Okay. This might need to be the question of the day.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Would you rather have everything you draw become real, but be permanently terrible at drawing? Or be able to fly, but only as fast as you can walk? The most underwhelming superpowers. I would totally watch a show or movie about superheroes with really underpowered powers. This is like those like X-Men movies where like you always have that one character who is like powers are just like basically useless.
Yeah, the powers are like, eh.
Like, you'll see like one scene or like two scenes, just like that's it.
I feel like I'm flying still.
You'll fly as fast as you can walk, or your drawings become real.
Because, I mean, like, yeah, sure, you can only fly as fast as you can walk, but you're still flying.
Yeah.
You can get up high places and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the only human being that can fly on their own, so you're technically the fastest flying person.
Tell me why.
And then it makes it easier when I'm attacking those birds.
Tell me why my mind went to like, if I draw things that become real, I can ask people what they want me to draw, and then like.
But you're bad at drawing.
I'll let them know beforehand I'm bad at drawing. But like, if they ask me to draw something that they want, boom, that could be a business.
But if you think about it, you're drawing 2D items too. Unless you learn how to draw 3D stuff.
Terrible 3D items.
Yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like, the 3D block S that everybody did. With the 3 lines and the triangles and everything.
I'm going with drawing. I don't know why.
You're going with drawing?
This thing just hit me up like, I'm selling those drawings. Remember that time where we had that question of, what was it? Are you selling your kids' drawings on eBay? Or what was the other one? Or...
Oh, I don't remember.
Or,
but did you sell your child's
me and this other
eBay?
guy both were like, we're selling the drawings on eBay. Come on. You're gonna make some type of money with that, right? Everybody was like, no, you don't sell your kids' drawings.
Hopefully.
Like, I guess I'm an alien. But I wasn't the alien.
No. No, you weren't.
Did you remember the question of the day?
All right.
We cut off.
Wait, connection got bad. What did you say?
Oh, it's coming back and forth. No.
I could hear you now. What did you say?
Oh, did you remember the question of the day? That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, first and foremost, thank you all for sticking with us on this technical difficulty Talkmen Tuesday episode. But let us know what your answer to the question of the day is in the comment section below if you're watching us on YouTube, or you can email it to us at talkmentuesday@gmail.com if you're listening to us on one of the other podcast platforms. The question of the day is, would you rather be able to fly, but you can only fly as fast as you can walk, or you are able to draw anything and it comes to life, but you are terrible at drawing? And so, like I said, give us your answers either through email or in the comment section, and then we can talk about any funny ones that you guys have, like the reasonings behind them, in our next week's episode. And if you guys have anything that you want us to talk about next week, you can also let us know that. We'll be sure to bring that up. The one that was actually brought up was Angel talking about the books that he got from Gary V. That was a suggested thing by Tanner, so thank you very much, Tanner, for bringing that to us. But if you guys have any comments or feedback, anything for us, let us know. We are always looking to improve for you all. But we look forward to speaking with you all next week. Hopefully seeing your faces, or I guess you guys see in our faces. But in the meantime, stay safe, social distance unless you're vaccinated, then go give somebody a hug and make sure to tell somebody that you love them. But we will talk with you guys next week.
Thank you, guys.
Peace.